I got these made up. I showed in a video that, so yesterday I was like, like I have stacks of brown paper printed. I was like, I'm not gonna, and I had them printed at Staples. I would do it again. That was great. But one thing I won't do again is print on this dark paper. What happened was, because I printed it right on dark paper, my machine had a lot of problems ripping it and reading it, ripping it. Well, that also happened. I ripped it too, right? So yesterday I was like, like I have stacks of brown paper printed. I was like, I'm not gonna hand cut this stuff. It will look horrible. I gotta get this machine to cut it. So what I did was I printed it on a white piece of paper and I tricked the machine basically. Don't worry, my Cricut is well out of warranty. It's years old. I think it's about probably 7 years old, so you know, whatever. I do what I want with it. So I have to literally place a white copy over the brown. It reads the lines, and then when it says that it's done reading the lines and it's about to cut, I pull away the white sheet. So it takes time. You got to stand there and monitor it for about a minute, and then it just cuts, and it's pretty quick. But you know, normally if it's on a white piece of paper and it can read the lines without a problem, 1, 2, 3, you put it on, you could walk away, and you know, that's it. You're good. So these are the little gold dust covers that are for the buses. So these are for the buses. I'll just leave them here with the buses. I need a little, I need something, I don't know, a little box with like, that's like, has little segments for me to place all these branded dust covers and tags. So these would be for this. I think I'm just gonna for now use one of these because it will keep them out of the way. And then I have vanilla, I have succulent, see? And I have, succulent. And I do want to make some of those today. And I have to make some more of those in regular, plain, I have to make these, I have to make tops. I don't know, my husband and I were kind of, I wish people were in here to tell me what they think. See, when we first made these, I was like, these tops, if you make the top out of, I don't know where people are getting silicone rings. That's a problem for me. I have not figured that out. So I'd like to make the concrete tops with a silicone ring. But I was like, why don't we make the tops in resin? At least for the mushrooms. They look cute. And they absolutely look cute, right? But he got carried away and started making them for those, and I'm not really crazy about the aesthetic, right? Yeah, he went a little nuts, but I love them. I don't know if they look right, so I'm kind of struggling with that. I might have to make a bunch of concrete caps for them. I have these. So I have like, 1, 2, 3, or maybe I'll just sell them without tops. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. I have about 12. I have 12 more of those. So there's that. I have vanilla and succulent. I'll put these in here. And I'm going to go put these on the shelf because they're ready to be listed. So real quickly, I'd like to show you the beeswax melts. I think I just showed you them unpacked. This is my box. They're wrapped in here. This is a dozen. This particular one is sweet orange flavor. So that's going to be my branding and packing for these. I hope you like it. And these are the boxes for the beeswax melts. I will be doing some soy melts Some of them will be packaged in this container, but some of them will be packaged in another kind of, I don't know if I really want to do the ones that you could pour right into, like, I don't like that. It's plastic. I'm trying not to use a lot of plastics here. Like this little cell, that's enough. Like these are biodegradable packages, so I kind of like to, I'd like to stick with that. When I sold vintage and antiques, I used a lot of foam. I really had it, you know, I really want to get away from all that. So check that out. I lightened the logo a little. I didn't want it overpowering. I wanted it more like about Luna and Ember. So I have these awesome stickers. Love them. And I actually made these here. I think I will go get them printed like I got everything else printed. These were printed for me and I cut them. I'm very happy with them. I hope it impresses my customers. So I am a little disappointed with the cutting process. It seems to only work with like white cardstock or any lighter paper better. I have tons of these tags, so I'm going to work on some beeswax melts, and this is how I'm going to decipher the different essential oil flavors that I use on my wax melt boxes. And these are just some stickers I made with Luna and Ember. And I had a similar problem with cutting on the sticker paper. I think maybe I better clean the lenses on that because this is white, but when I put a regular piece of, like I had to print the same thing, but on a regular non-shiny material paper, you know, regular paper, it reads it. So I'm not sure if the glare, maybe I need to clean it. It's, you know, the machine is a few years old, so I gotta check that out too. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, maybe that's what the problem is. Huh. In the spirit of the moth, I finally cut my other moth, and I messed up when I put it together. This is my design. It's on Cricut. I think I'm going to make it a public file, so you could also make it if you like. But I got some of my blue dot sticky stuff on here. I used some like cheap crafting glue and double-sided tape, so I did want the bottoms not too heavily glued, so there was a little bit of movement. I heard something at my window. It's probably an animal. I live in the middle of the woods. So I have this, yeah. And it looks like it warped a little there. So I have to be a little bit more careful when I assemble the next one. That was very disappointing. And I was just kind of done at that point. I could actually make a new body for it and reaffix it, which I might. But I also got some glue and blue dots right there, which is annoying. But this is about, I think 9 layers, 10 layers. It was fun. It was a little project. Oh, wait. So these are the 2 moths that I have on Cricut. This one's public. And this one I haven't released yet. I have to make a better example. See? I have to make a better example. I also use like a glossy paper because it had like an iridescent color. And I'm not crazy about that. I think I'd have to use like hot glue because it really doesn't, nothing wants to stick to it. It's kind of like shiny. But this was fun. I love making these. So I think eventually I'm going to have a gallery of my moths in frames somewhere. around here. So I think I'm gonna just get rid of the hanging strings. They've been there for a while. I think it was last summer my daughter was trying to, it wasn't even me, it was my daughter. So I'm gonna ask her if she wants to finish it. I have more string. What's the plan? Yeah, I would like to get this shelf all cleaned off, and I need a home for all this paint. Definitely need a home for it. And I'd like to keep the things like this, packing materials and stuff, maybe up there or behind me. In time, I gotta figure it out. This is our paper station here so far, so paper station there. All right, so that's just a quick update. Nobody's here, and that's where I'm at. I have the hands, I have the mushrooms, I have the buses, I have to make some tops. I think that's what I'll do now. I'll make the tops for them. I need 12 tops, and then I can make my vanilla tonka, my soy beeswax luxury blend candles, and I need to do some of the big these. I've done so many test burns in this, and yeah, I think I'm happy with what I have, and I'm gonna start throwing those together. And I also have these. Aren't they gorgeous? So yeah, and I want to mess around with a couple candles and do the little candles with the flowers. I'm gonna do the succulent with the succulent on top, and yeah, so I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna work on those things, and then I'll have more things to show you. Hopefully by tomorrow. Yeah. See you then. Thank you.